Welcome back to the Wedding Buzz. It's your host, Sydney, and today we are going to talk about some wedding venues that I love here in South Florida. I actually have a blog on my website about this as well. So if you go to delightfulplanning.com, under resources, you can see the blog and take a look at some of the wedding venues that I love. But let's dive in. The first one I want to talk about is one that we all love down here in South Florida, and that's the Pelican Club in Jupiter, Florida. So I'm going to hit on a few things, like kind of rapid fire, of all these venues that I really like. So Pelican Club, the location and the views are unbeatable. It's really such a perfect place. I believe that the Pelican Club was built to be a venue. It's not like a hotel that they decided, hey, let's do weddings at. It really was built to be a venue. So it's built really well. They have parking. The guests can flow from one space to another very easily. And it makes a big difference. I'm telling you, it makes a big difference on your wedding day. There are some venues that have one elevator for the entire place, and it just gets clunky, and you don't want that. So the location, the views are unbeatable. You're right on the water, but it doesn't feel touristy or chaotic. It's coastal, it's clean and elegant without being overdone. It's beautiful as is, but it's also kind of a blank canvas. So you can create it to be whatever you want, or you can kind of leave it to be what it is. It has beautiful views of the water and, of course, that Jupiter lighthouse. Like I was saying, the flow of the event just makes sense. Ceremony, cocktail hour, reception, everything transitions really smoothly. From a planning perspective, this makes the night feel very calm instead of rushed. And it photographs beautifully every time of day. The golden hour there is unreal. You get the sunset over the water with the lighthouse. It's just absolutely perfect. They have that big dock that brings you out like into the water. And I love bringing brides and grooms out there to take photos. And even the indoor space at this venue is bright and airy because it's all windows. So even if you do an indoor ceremony, you have daylight. And from a photographer's standpoint, I know that they love daylight. There's nothing like natural lighting, and this venue allows that. The next venue that I love working at is the Ben in West Palm Beach, which is a totally different feel from the Pelican Club. So I have brought couples who are like, I have no idea where I want to get married. I've brought them to the Pelican Club and the Ben, and we very quickly kind of figure out what their vibe is because they're very different. What I love about the Ben is that's a downtown, more city vibe, and some people love that, some people don't. But if you do like that, you might want to consider the Ben. It's modern and elevated, but it's very fun. It still has it's like very modern, but it has warmth in it, if that makes any sense. This is perfect for couples who want something chic and stylish and maybe a little less traditional, but they still have a big ballroom, so you can still have that ballroom wedding in a chic environment, if that makes any sense. It feels very cool city wedding without losing elegance. It's still very elegant and pretty, but it's kind of cool and fun. Guests love staying on site. Everything's in one place. It's a hotel, so everyone can stay there. They can, you can do your rehearsal dinner there the night before, or even since it's downtown, you can do your dinner just walking distance. There's lots of places to go. So guests can come. This is great if you have guests coming in like for the whole weekend, a lot of out of town guests. They can stay at the hotel, have fun in downtown West Palm Beach, and your guests are entertained the whole weekend, even if you're not putting on the entertainment. You can do like an after party or brunch the next day, and it just is really easy. The rooftop at the Ben, the rooftop vibes are unmatched there. The Ben actually in their ballroom has floor-to-ceiling glass as well. And so I've done a ceremony in the ballroom, which again lets in lots of natural lighting, and you can oversee the water and oversee like kind of downtown, which is really cool. Or the Ben on their first floor has a space called, I think it's called the Studio. I should know this. I've worked there so many times, but I think it's called the Studio. And again, lots of windows, lots of lighting. And in this room, a lot of the times it is like right on the first floor. So sometimes you can see like traffic going by. So what we do is we put drapes, but we put sheer drapes. So it kind of covers the fact that there might be like a car driving by, but it lets in all the natural lighting and it just looks stunning. So this is a really fun option if you want more of a downtown city vibe, something that's chic and cool. It gives off like wedding destination energy without leaving Florida. definitely consider the Bend if you're going, for a downtown vibe. Another venue that's very, very different from Pelican Club and the Bend is White Trail Club in Jupiter. So this is perfect if you want more of a hidden garden feel. They are a flower farm, so I know that they do grow flowers there. So if you want hidden, it's tucked away, it's very, very private. When you're driving there, you don't expect it. You kind of have this feeling of like, where am I going? But then all of a sudden, you walk in and it's lush, it's green, it's super romantic. It's very private, very intimate, but beautiful. White Trail Club is also kind of a blank canvas. You can create it to be whatever you want. They don't have a lot of different like colors or patterns going on. There's a beautiful pond. So if you want something that's elegant, boho, classic, romantic, garden, I would definitely consider White Trail Club in Jupiter. They also have a few different places on the property that you can do your ceremony. One is right in front of the pond. One is right in front of, I think they call it the barn. It doesn't look like, don't picture like an actual barn, but I think they call it their barn. You can do it right in front of the barn, which is gorgeous. They have a whole courtyard area. It's outside. It's a flower farm, so there's natural lighting absolutely everywhere. Your photos are going to feel warm and timeless. And again, the guests can move from one space to another pretty easily because it's all just one location. So with that is 3 venues that I love working at in the West Palm Beach, Jupiter area. So if you're looking for a venue, maybe check those out. If you want, intercoastal, tropical, check out Pelican Club. If you want downtown vibes, check out the Bend. And if you want more of a garden or farm feel, check out White Trail Club. Let me know what you guys are thinking and what venues you're looking at. See you in the next episode.